we learned lesson 6第6课 lesson 6第6课我会说汉语我会说汉语 I can speak Chinese 我会说汉语I 会 can be able to 说 speak 汉语 Chinese language 我会说汉语 Okay, now we see the knowledge of 拼音 Today we should learn the tone collection in dissyllabic word. Sorry. On streaming is visible. Okay, today we learn the tone collocation in dissyllabic word. First tone plus first, second, third, fourth tone. The center is first tone. Let's see these words. 咖啡 coffee 公园 park 机场 airport 车站 station We can see 咖啡公园公机场机车站车 This syllable all use the first tone, right? I'll use the first tone. But 飞园场站 is from the first tone to the fourth tone. So today our center is first tone. Before we learn about 拼音, we know there are 5 levels about 拼音. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From lower to the higher. And 咖啡, they all have the first tone. But before we learn the first tone is 5-5, right? 5-5. They all stay in the 5 level. But now when they get together, we will feel they go lower just a little. 咖啡 And then 公园 this syllable 园 is the second tone, right? Is the second tone. So the second tone actually before we learn is 3 to 5, 3-5, right? 3-5. But now it's a little lower than 3. So please read it. 公园 And 机场 This syllable use the third tone. 场 Third tone, the mark is 2-1-4. It means from middle, go lower and then go higher. From middle, go lower and then go higher. But now, 场 is very low. It's very low, right? 机场 This syllable still is the third tone, but the tone is go lower because it get together with the first tone. 机 So please pay attention to this syllable. 场 Actually still is 2-1-4 from middle, go lower and then higher. But the 场 the higher part is very weak. 场 机场 This word 机场 instead of 机场 Actually, the Chinese people read them 机场 The higher part is very weak. And then the next one, 车站 It means station. 站 This syllable use the first tone, right? First tone. Before we learn the first tone is from the highest level to the lowest level. 车站 But this syllable is in the middle part. In the middle part. 车站 in the middle part. Okay, please read them after me. 咖啡公园机场车站
车站机场往哪方向
Okay, 沙海德 ask, what's the default tone of E? It's the first tone. E is the first tone. E. For example, the number E 1 1 E and the number 1 D E. When this syllable indicate the meaning of the number or about number, we use the default tone E and together with other tone. Sometimes it will change the tone. 沙海德 understand? Okay, about this group, we should pay attention it. The third tone in collocation is pronounced differently from the third tone used alone. 214 is point to the level. From we have the 5 levels, right? From the 1 to 5, lower to the higher. It's a following tone with a pitch approximate to 211 214 and 211 we can see the last level turn weak but still have, which means its later half won't raise as it normally does when used alone. Okay, let's see these tones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who want to have try? Read the first line. Boma, please.
OK 老师。今天今年
非常好。
现在是讲
Very good. 谢谢你，谢谢 Boma， 谢谢。
谢谢。
Let's see these words. First one, 今天 today 今天 today and 今年 Last class we learned 今年. What's the meaning of 今年? Please show me in the chat box. 今年.
This year.
Very good, very good. 吴安非常好。今年 this year. Muhammad Usman very good. 今年非常好。精彩，精彩，精彩。Wonderful, wonderful. 精彩wonderful. 精彩，精彩 wonderful. 精彩 wonderful. 车票，车票车票 ticket, ticket, ticket. Can you remember this one? This one? 车站，车站，车站 and this one 车票，车票，车票车票。Okay, how about the second line? Who want to have try? 吴安。
恭喜，刚才早上鸡蛋。
Very good, 非常好，谢谢吴安，谢谢吴安。The first one, 公司，公司 company, company 公司 as a noun. 公司 company. Next one, 刚才，刚才，刚才刚才，刚才 means just now, just now, just now 刚才。操场，操场 playground, playground 操场。鸡蛋鸡蛋。We have already learned 鸡蛋. Can you remember? What's the meaning of this word?
Egg.
Egg. Very good. Egg. Egg. 鸡蛋egg. Egg. 非常好，马克 egg. 上海德 you still cannot see the slide? Please check your network. G hen. Yes, Sema said G means hen. Hen is about 母鸡，母鸡。Okay, next line, next line. How about the third line? Who want to have try? Alice.
Yes, 老师。
挂
分欢迎经理机会。
Very good. 非常好来，我们看 Let's see it together. 刮风，刮风风刮风，风 The meaning of 风 is wind, wind, W-I-N-D, wind, wind. 刮风，刮风 wind blow, wind blow. 刮风刮风。Next one, 欢迎，欢迎欢迎。Every time in the beginning of our class, I would say 欢迎大家，欢迎大家 Welcome, 欢迎 欢迎啊，欢迎 means welcome. Mark very good 啊。欢迎。经理，经理 manager manager 经理，经理 manager 经理。机会，机会，机会，机会 means chance chance 机会 means chance。How about good chance? How about good chance in Chinese? Good, good. How can I say? How to say good? Good in Chinese.
好，
好啊，非常好。那 so good chance. How to say in Chinese? Good chance. Good chance.
好机会，
啊，好机会，非常好，午安，午安 ，very good 啊，好机会，好机会 ，good chance，好机会，机会 means chance，好机会 ，good chance。Okay, the last line. Who want to have try? Okay, the last line. Who want to have try? Oh. Okay, the last line. 肖海德 ，please.
Hello，罗旭，
你好。
你好。关心。关于。
关于。
关于。看鱼。
是的。
高兴。
非常好，谢谢沙海德，谢谢沙海德。
谢谢。
Okay, the first one. 关心，关心 it means care for, care for 关心啊 care for 关心。This one 关于，关于啊关于。In regard to, in regard to or about, in regard to or about 关于。Next one 开始，开始，开始 start, start. Let's start our class. Let's start our class. 我们开始上课，我们开始上课啊，开始 start, start. 高兴，高兴啊，高兴 it means 高兴 it means glad, glad 高兴啊，高兴 glad. I'm very glad to see you. I'm very glad to see you. Glad 高兴啊 glad.
glad.
Okay, let's read them. 今天，今年，精彩，车票，公司，刚才，操场，鸡蛋，刮风，欢迎，经理，机会，关心，关于，开始，高兴。马克，我很高兴认识你啊，我很高兴认识你。 Very good. Okay, about today's Chinese characters. We see the strokes of Chinese characters first. Today there are three kinds of strokes. First one, 撇折. Please show me your finger and we write together. 撇折. The first kind of stroke is 撇折. 撇 first and then 折. 撇折. Just one stroke to finish it. 撇折. 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 Okay, the next one. 斜钩. 斜钩. Slanting hook. Before we learn 竖钩, right? 竖. This one is 竖 and this one is 竖钩. Today we learn the new stroke is 斜钩. 斜钩. Okay, next one, 提. Please distinguish 提 and 撇. 撇 is from upper to lower, and 提 is from lower to upper. 提. It's too ugly. 提. Rising. 提. Let's go on. Say today's Chinese character. These three Chinese characters are all belong to single component character. Let's see how to write them. Please keep your pen and your paper. First one. 东. The first tone, 东. It means east. It means east. How to write it? 横. First, 横. First, and then the new stroke. 撇折. Shuō钩.撇. 点. Sorry, here is 点. 点. 东. Let's write it again. 横. 撇折. 竖钩. 点. 点 Can you remember this part? What's the meaning of this part? Shuō点 This one is 小 right? This one is 小 It means small. It means small 小 Okay, next one. 我 third tone third tone 我 It means I 我 It means I 我 third tone 我 Okay, how to write it? 撇 The first stroke is 撇 and this 撇 very short, very short, very short 撇 and then 横 Third 竖钩 Next 提 Next 卧钩 What's the difference between 东 and 车? Oh, not same. 沙海德 please pay attention to 车 This one is 车 and this one is 东 Just half of them look same. We can see 东 here is 小 and 车 here is 实 right? 东 is 小 Okay, go on. 撇 Last 点 Let's write it again. 撇 short 撇 is very short and then 横 竖钩 提 卧钩 This one 卧钩 is short. It's long, right? It's long. It is the longest stroke in this Chinese character. 撇 and then 点 It's 我 means I. Next one 西 First tone 西 means west 东 east 西 west 东 east 西 west 西 is more easier 横竖横折钩撇竖折横 again. 横竖横折钩撇竖折横。Repeat it again. Okay. 横竖横折钩撇竖折横。Please write 钱. 钱 is not belong to today's new words, but if you want to see, I can write to you. 钱. Today we learn is a single component character. 我 我 repeat 我 repeat 我 again. Repeat 我. 钱 and 我 not similar. 吴安, please wait a moment. I will show you 钱, okay? We repeat 我 first. 我 is 撇横. The first 撇 is very short. I remind 2 times. Please remember it. Third stroke. 竖钩 fourth. 提 Next one. 握钩. This 握钩 is very long. It's very long. 握钩. And then 撇. Next one. 点. Please distinguish 提 and 撇. Distinguish 提 and 撇. Okay? They are not same. About 钱 is not similar. It's not similar. Now, before today's class and before classes, we learn the Chinese character all belong to signal component characters. All belong to signal component characters. But 钱 is not belong to them. 钱撇横. Oh, about 钱, just see how to write now, because this new character is very hard for us now. Just see how to write it, okay? Let's see. 钱撇横竖提 this one is 竖提 instead of 竖钩 not same. 横握钩撇点 This one is 钱 means money Just say it. Okay, let's go on. Here is about the structure of Chinese characters. Just now I said this class and before classes we learn some Chinese characters, right? And these Chinese are all belong to signal component characters. But today we will see some different one. Basically, Chinese characters fell into two types of structures. The signal component structure before we learned, and the compound structure. this part. The former has only one component, only one component. For example, 人, 中, only one component. Even 我 still belong to the signal component characters, but the later is made up of two or more than two components. For example, 你. How to distinguish them? For example, 你, we can separate it. This part and this part. And 做 divided into three parts. 一, 二, 三. Even 钱 one ask me 钱 oh sorry, it's too ugly. 钱 we can divide it into two parts. How to distinguish? Okay, how to distinguish? Before we learn the signal, character can be a part of the compound character. For example, 中. Here, 中 is the signal one, right? And in this part, and in this character, 中 just is a part of this character. So we can divide it into two parts. 木巴, what's wrong with you? How is also compound. Yes, how is also compound. Because how, let's see how. Last class, we know how is consist of 女 and 子. 女 means daughter and 子 means,女 means female and 子 means son. In Chinese, the family think if there is a daughter and a son in our family, we will be fine. So how is consist of 女 and 子. So here is part 1, here is part 2. There are two parts in this character. So this is a compound character. Okay. Before, the Chinese characters we learn are all belong to signal character. And this word 你做, it can divided into many parts, so they are compound. Okay, this is today's knowledge about Chinese character. Let's see some. Until now, we learned the knowledge about pinyin and Chinese character. Let's do some self-introduction. Oh, sorry. Let's do some exercise. Listen to the recording, write down the finals you hear and read the syllable aloud. You can read the syllable by yourself, but please write down the finals in the chat box. Let me see who is the first one and you can write correctly. Everybody, can you hear the recording? No.
No, man.
Oh. Do you know, right? Okay, maybe you can listen the recording by myself. Okay, first one. Ma, ma, ma. Ah, very good. 沙海德，好誓言 is the first one, very fast. 沙海德，三哈啊，妈。Saha's final with the tone, so great. Next one, 瘦，瘦，瘦，瘦。沙海德 very fast and right. 瘦 o 瘦啊，瘦 yes 瘦，好誓言 right 瘦。Next one, 鲜，鲜，鲜。Very good 啊，鲜 very good. 沙海德、阿明、Sharani、Usman 啊，Muhammad Usman、Sabah 啊，Wazim right, very good. Please distinguish 鲜 and 西安啊 they are different. 又，又，又啊，沙海德哟，沙海德哟 very good 啊，是又 OK. 武安 Sharani OK, next one. 神，神，神。Yes. 许，许，许，许，许。鱼啊，鱼，鱼，许，许。You can use V. You can use V. 啊，许啊 very good. 许，许。Mark 马克，马克，马克啊，马克 you are right. 许，许，许。Next one. 行，行，行啊 very good. 春，春，春。沙海德 you are so great 啊 so great. 春非常好。娘，娘，娘。 娘啊 Sharani right 娘 Atia right 娘 very good 空 number 10 空 number 10空Usman Muhammad Usman right 阿明 right 11 风 Today we learned 风 it means wind 风 very good 风 low 12 low very good low Sharani right Alice 很好 13 鬼 13 鬼哥鬼沙海德 right 吴安 right Sajid right 鬼 14 云沙海德 right 云 Alice right 安明安明 not right Sharani right 云 Firdaus right 云 okay next one 横 15 横 Atia right and Muhammad Umar Radin right oh no you are not right 横 Muhammad Usman right okay 横 16 水沙海德 right and very fast everybody can you remember the meaning of 水 it means water water 水very good next one 17 出 very good 沙海德 Alice very good 出next one 18 铲it's easier right next one 西it's very easy 西 instead of 蟹西 last one 加 very good can you remember what's the meaning of 家 home yes home family very good okay this is today's our class下课 class over thanks all of you 谢谢大家